Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today we're doing a prince stand or Cupid stand on the spanset, followed by a transition out of it with a really pretty little double stag ankle hang position. It's super cute, it's a nice little combo, and it's a bit unusual. I really like this one. I feel like I say that all the time, but I do really like it. Anyway, before we get started, I'll say please do subscribe to my channel and like my videos. It's a big help to me to bring you all these videos when you subscribe and you like. And it's simple, easy, free, and quick. So please do subscribe, do like, and it will really help me out. Thank you. Okay, moving on, let's do some pro tips. My first pro tip is when you're doing this prince stand or Cupid stand, you're going to have the spanset in your knee pit. Having the spanset in your knee pit and not too much on your calf or too much on your thigh is very important. So right exactly in the place where your knee bends is where you want it. My second pro tip is to arch back and look back with your head and your back. That is going to make it look beautiful and long, like a nice, beautiful dancery line. If you are looking up at the spanset with your head, it's going to break your line and it's not going to be nearly as nice. And my third pro tip is we're going to do this little dive around, coming around the hoop, kind of like a roll. And as you're doing that, you're going to want to control how the hoop is moving. So don't think about just passively moving your body and not moving the hoop. You also have to move the hoop. So you are actively in control of the hoop. And those were your pro tips. So now let's break it down. We're going to start sitting in the hoop and then immediately stand up. I'm standing by bringing my hips down and back, placing my feet on the center bottom of the hoop, then pulling with my arms on the spanset, arching my hips up and coming into a standing position. From there, I'm going to turn my hips to the side and take my inside leg, therefore the leg that is closer to the hoop, between my body and the hoop, and then hook onto the spanset. Again, it's that knee pit that you want. I grab the top of my ankle with my hand. That's the same hand as leg. I've got my right leg hooked, so I'm using my right hand to grab. And then let go with that top hand, and you should have a beautiful position here. When you're ready, you're going to bring that free arm around and grab the side of the hoop above the middle. You're going to take your hand off your foot and grab near to your knee with an underhand position, so your palm is facing up. Replace the first hand, so for me that is my left hand, down closer to the bottom of the hoop. So I've done 3 hand movements there. I'm grabbing and then I'm taking the hand that was on my ankle and placing it underhand near my knee and then re-grabbing with the first hand. I slide my bottom foot off the bottom of the hoop. From there, I'm going to bring my body forward, so I'm kind of bringing my belly towards my legs, making kind of a V position with my body. And then I'm going to dive my shoulders and head through the center of the hoop, making a little circle around the side of the hoop. Again, this is where you want to be moving the hoop around yourself with your hands. I pass my bottom arm through the hoop. Once I am through the center of the hoop, I place my shoulder onto the bottom of the hoop. I should feel the hoop touching my neck here. And I place the same arm as my top leg that is hooked around the spanset in front of my face with an elbow bent at 90 degrees. I am sliding my top leg down on the spanset so the spanset comes to touch my ankle, and my back leg is coming around behind me. I'm bending both knees and making a beautiful stag position here. If you are comfortable, you can let go with your arms. To come out of it, I'm replacing both hands on the sides of the hoop. Your shoulders should be coming through the bottom of the hoop and your hands should be on the front of the hoop so that you are ready to place that free leg on the top of the hoop from the front. Unhook the leg that was the top leg. And you can come into a high back balance or into a cradle. And that's it. That's the whole thing. It's a little bit tricky. There's quite a lot of steps in there. So maybe you watch this video a couple times just to make sure you remember all the different steps. But it is very, very pretty and very fun to do once you get the hang of it, especially that little rolly part. I also highly recommend trying this over a mat because it is a little bit weird and you're doing a roll where you're moving the hoop around quite a lot. So definitely you're going to want a mat for this one just to make you feel more confident and have that little extra safety edge. And before I go, I'll just remind you to please subscribe to my channel. Again, just throwing that out there. It's easy, it's quick. Please do help me out and do that. And with that, I will see you guys next time.